Welcome to Neeta's Henna Brow and Mapping Training course. In this course, you will learn how to properly map brows as well as how to tint with henna. Let's get started. Supplies you will need: your setup. Make sure the space is nice and clean. First, start off with a dry cotton ball and some brow shampoo. Make sure to remove all makeup surrounding the brow area, as well as any makeup on the brows. It's best to do a double cleanse to ensure that everything is off. Next, grab a spoolie with some more brow shampoo and begin scrubbing and exfoliating the brow area. This step will also ensure that all makeup is removed from the brow area. Make sure that you're thorough with your exfoliation and cleanse, as this is going to make a good foundation for your henna application. Next, taking a wet cotton ball, you will remove all of the brow shampoo from the brow area. Now with a clean gauze, dry the area and make sure that everything has been removed. Next is brow mapping. Brow mapping is to make sure that the brows are symmetrical and properly shaped for your client's face. To start, we will start off in the middle of the nose, drawing a line directly up. This will be point O. In this training course, we made a separate video specifically for brow mapping, so we can go at a slower pace in great detail of explanation. With that being said, if you have not yet watched the brow mapping video, we highly suggest that you pause this current video to circle back and watch the brow mapping video. Once you have watched the brow mapping video, return back to this video and use this part of the course as a refresher. Once brow mapping has been completed, begin connecting the points with a brow pencil or a white paste with an angle brush. To make drawing the lines underneath the brow easier, hold the skin tight in an upward position. This is going to make your lines a lot easier to draw. Repeating the same process on the other brow, again holding that skin tight so the skin is less mobile, or you can have nice lines with ease. Brow mapping ruler. When applying a brow mapping ruler, Be sure to align the O on the ruler with your point O on the client. There's also a horizontal line. This can be found by connecting the C point of the brow on each side. By doing this step, this will ensure the brow ruler is not too close to the top part of the brows, giving you space to draw your lines, ensuring that each point is measured correctly. Using a brow ruler, make sure your measurements of each point are symmetrical. Take your time to ensure each point of the brow is at the same point of the ruler markings. This is going to ensure the brows are symmetrical. If you notice one of your measurements are off, remove the line with a wet Q-tip and redraw the line. Once that is done, you can go ahead and connect your points together, lining out the brow. For better visibility, you can go over with a brow pencil or white paste with an angle brush. Once you're done checking measurements, you can then remove your ruler. Next step is hair removal. Find out your client's preference between wax and threading and perform this service. Henna tint. Using the color theory paperwork in your training packet, find what color combinations to mix for your client's desired look. Note, in order for henna to stick to the skin well, you must have a dark color in your color selection. For example, when adding medium black, this does not mean the brows will be black. This just means it'll add a dark undertone to the skin, giving it that nice shaded in appearance. Add a very small amount of distilled water. Do not use tap. Begin mixing until you get a pancake consistency. If you need to, you can add more water. If you added too much water, you can always add more powder. Begin applying your first layer of henna mix to the brows. When applying your henna, be sure not to overdraw the brows by passing the boundaries. By doing this, your client's brows will end up looking like this, where it's lighter and uneven. So remember to only apply the henna tint to the inside of your brow boundaries. If your client is lacking hair inside of the brow boundary, assess the situation. They may not be right for henna. In her case, she is missing the end of her tail. With a thicker consistency of your henna paste and a longer sit time, you can make this area darker. Once you have finished applying your first layer of henna, begin applying your second layer. Your second layer will be slightly thicker than the first. Be sure to stay on the inside of the boundaries. Be sure to cover the entire brow. If you mess up by going outside of your border like so, simply grab a wet Q-tip and carefully wipe along the lines of your boundaries. Make sure you do this immediately before it starts to stain the skin. Holding the skin tight and the brow upward will give you a nice clean line, making wiping away a lot easier. Repeat this same process on the other side. Apply first coat and second coat of henna. Remember to clean up around the brow boundaries. This will give you a nice clean line. Your brows are now ready to wrap. Apply Saran wrap to your client's brows and allow for wait time. Note, each client's wait time will be slightly different. Dark-toned or lack of hair clients can take 20 minutes or more, while lighter toned can take 15 minutes or less. When doing ombre brows, you will remove point AB early. Point AB will only be on the skin 1/3 of the total time the henna will sit on the remaining part of the brow. If you are not doing ombre brows, you may skip this step. Once this is done, go ahead and reapply a 3rd layer of henna tint to the brows. Be sure not to reapply on point AB. Be sure to clean up your boundaries. When you're done, reapply your Saran wrap and wait another 5 to 10 minutes. Once you're done, remove the wrap and remove the henna with a wet cotton round. Be sure all henna is removed from the brow area to prevent further tinting and uneven coloring. When working on a client, be sure to use both of your hands. By using both of your hands, you'll be able to stabilize their head as well as control which way you need them to move. This will make it less awkward for the client and easier for the service provider. This is how it should be done. Again, be sure that all tint has been removed. Go ahead and brush your client's brows and hand them a mirror. Their service has now been completed. Clients appreciate when you go the extra mile. Offer to apply some concealer underneath the brows to enhance your client's brow look. This concludes today's training course. If you're looking to take other courses by Neeta, contact Neeta directly. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to contact us.